All right, 3, 2, 1. Hi, and welcome to the E&G Show. My name is Gary Holsenberg. I'm the G. The E, Ernest Godik, is in Japan. He has left the country doing some storm fair, I believe. Anyway, on today's episode, we've got Victor Marion talking about the RAD-X Core design that's in the new lock, and we have Steve Klemkin talking about the new GI-15 cover stock. It's going to be a great show, very informative. Hope you enjoy it. Well, I promised two special guests, and they're two of the smartest people I know, Victor Marion, Steve Klemkin. They're here to talk about the lock. It is the latest technological advancement by Storm Products. It is amazing. Victor's going to talk about the RAD-X Core design. Coach K is going to break down the GI-15 cover. Let's talk to Victor first. Victor, what about this RAD-X Core design?
Well, the RAD-X is kind of a cool innovation here, Gary, because some of Storm's most well-known ball motion has all been about down lane. What made Storm different when we were really first breaking through? Yeah. The big snap, that big motion. So when we developed the RAD technology, the Radial Accelerating Disk technology, that really defined Storm because you're talking a significant motion down lane. So when we were looking at being innovative and looking at what made us successful in the past, we realized that we could take the RAD technology and we could step it up a notch. So we took a few different design elements and we had real flat contours. Well, now we took the flatness and we put an X on it. And the X has a big mass on both sides of it, which increased the centripetal force as it's rotating around the PSA. So we've taken that strong PSA that gave us real good motion down lane, and we kicked it up a notch. Then we took the regular round disc, the RAD shape, and we elongated and made it a little more elliptical, because what we did learn from our most recent developments is that that strong motion, good mid lane, can't sacrifice that for that big back-end snap.
Yeah.
So we took the best of both worlds and we really defined something strong with this RAD-X technology. So it's pretty darn cool.
And it has been cool in testing. I got to tell you guys, when we test things at Storm, we don't test it to see if it's equal to what we already have. We're looking for better. You know, so I think that was something that really hit home when I came down. I watched this testing going on. I saw the ball motion. I was so surprised at how our really high rev rate players were able to throw this ball with such amazing performance. Like normally when we release a big asymmetric ball, some of our big high rev guys have trouble with it. It doesn't really perform the way they need it to perform. But this looked different to me. Do you find that to be true?
Absolutely. We've gone through the process of fine-tuning weight block motion, because if we push the asymmetry too high and RG values too low, it might work really well on set conditions, and some people really love that. But then you get on medium patterns or your rev rate and your ball speed just don't match up. Sometimes when it's good, it's great, but when it's not, it's not. So that's where we really fine-tune this one, where you'll find the asymmetric split on it in the shape. It's high, it's very, very strong, but it's not over the top. But there's a unique thing that you're bringing up in this conversation about it is it's all about balance and tuning. So we have a really strong weight block. We've got that RAD-X shape that just, it corners. It knows how to corner.
Right.
But you have to look at the other component, and that's where the gentleman over there is really going to tell you about it, because it's fine-tuning that weight block shape to match it up with the cover.
Yeah, and let's talk about the cover. Thanks, Vic. SK, this cover, GI-15, man, we're excited about this like we can't believe it. Tell us, you did a lot of the testing with a lot of different styles of players. What'd you see out of it?
Well, the one thing, you know, with GI-15, what is it? So it's Game Improvement 2015. And
that's where the GI comes
That's where the GI comes from.
Yeah.
Exactly. And typically when you're looking at a high performance ball like this, you're looking at a kind of a bowler, a customer who's looking for more performance out of their bowling ball. They're looking for a little bit of assistance.
Yeah.
So it's a very aggressive cover stock, but it's also very adjustable and fine tunable. And when you're looking at cover stocks, you're looking at one, what's the material? Two, what's the surface prep? And then three, what's the blend? We have a pearl, a solid, a hybrid or so. For the lock, we went with a hybrid blend. For the surface prep, we went with a 3000 grit Abralon.
Right.
And then for the actual material itself, it's a brand new development, and it's one that we're sure players are going to love.
And this is what's exciting. We've got a brand new development in our weight block and a brand new development in our cover stock. So we have a brand new piece to introduce to all those Storm fans out there.
Yep. And the neat thing, too, is that, as Victor touched on a little bit, it's not specific to one particular style of bowler, or
Right.
only one lane condition. You can adjust the layout, you can adjust the surface prep. You know, we did a video shoot a little while ago with Wesley Lowe, one of our fine young staffers, right?
Players, yeah.
And he bowls with two hands. He has a very high rev rate. And we saw in one of the particular layouts, he actually had 22 out of 24 strikes.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what, I really don't lean towards asymmetrical
Yeah,
bowling
bowling
balls in
balls,
general.
right.
He loves the high road.
Right.
You know, that's one of his favorite balls of all time because of his style. But we're able to, because of what Vic did with the core
Yep.
and what we did with the cover stock, come up with a piece that fits multiple styles.
Right. All right, well, this is going to do it for the E&G show. We thank you guys for watching. October 6th is the world release date of the lock.
Hi, my name's Dave Sims, and I'm the president at Storm. At Storm, our job is to give you, the bowler, the best opportunity to knock down the most pins on every shot, every time that you step onto the lanes. On October 6th, with the launch of the lock, we will be raising our innovation to a whole new level. From the new core to the new cover stock and the way it rolls on the lane. The words storm bowling and innovation are one and the same. Storm is the innovation company. Storm is the bowler's company.